listen, welcome, Evan Shapiro. Great to chat with you again. Welcome to the OTT Executive Podcast.
Thank you so much.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, you got tentacles in various parts of the industry. Let's start with the
That's
media.
That's disgusting. Why would you say that about me?
I don't know.
Tentacles. That's an odd rumor to spread.
Digital tentacles, like, thrust.
Even creepier.
That doesn't work either.
I'm into tentacle porn. I don't like the way this podcast is going.
If you were to look in your crystal ball into, next year, I don't know, how bad is it going to get?
So, there's the more macro thing, which is subscription services in the United States have plateaued with regards to the number of humans and the number of ones that each human is going to have to a certain extent. So that's how fast the goalposts have changed. Yeah. So the panic you're feeling in the system right now is Meta hitting the ceiling on their business model 5 years, 10 years before they thought it would. He thought he had 10 years to build the metaverse. Turns out he had 10 months. That's why Bob's changed places.
You haven't been gone that long. Less than a year, right?
Less than a year.
Yeah.
They surpassed Disney in subscribers earlier this year. That was the number everyone was charging towards. And he lost his job anyway. So that's how quickly it's changed. If you read the earnings reports, the third quarter was bad, but it was what Chapek said about fourth quarter, even in kind of very veiled terms. Mm-hmm. We will reach the peak of our losses in streaming in fourth quarter. I think that was the phrase that set the board off, because in third quarter, they lost, I think, $2 billion just in direct to consumer, which is the reason why they didn't make money as a company. Right, exactly. So it means it's going to get worse in fourth quarter. And then it's not going to just get better instantly. It's going to then tail up. So we're looking at billions and billions and billions. They've already lost tens of billions. It's not so far-fetched to think that one company would provide you telephone, video, and broadband. And not just video, but a panoply of channels, the best content ever made.
Well, where did that idea come from? That's like
right,
from
exactly.
the 19,
and by the way, you'd pay for it, and there'd be a mix of ads, and other services that you might or might not take. Faster broadband, right, exactly.
Sounds like cable television.
That's all where it's all going. The pipes are going to be really important, but with 5G taking up a good percentage of the population, just like the movie business contracted the number of films that they distribute per year. They pretty much the only films that get distributed through the movie pipes, the movie theater pipes, are superhero movies and those types of films and sequels. But a lot of the independent filmmaking moved into long form scripted television. Mm-hmm. The days of pilots from independent makers, those are going to be fewer and far between. Because a lot of the money's going to sports, and because there's these huge deals with Ryan Murphy and J.J. Abrams that they have to satisfy on an ongoing basis. Well, I think that the most personal thing is I never graduated from college. So I dropped out of college because I went there to be a storyteller. And the people who were paying my way didn't agree with that choice. And to this day, I continually am trying to make it okay. That I dropped out of college. That's kind of the basis of everything that I do. So this map is me taking data and saying, see, I'm a smart boy. That's probably too much information for everybody. But when you look at that map, know that it's based in a neuroses of things that we wish we had done better in our lives.
Well, listen, Evan, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for being the voice, the independent voice in the industry that you are. I love your podcast and your blog and your Substack and everything. Thank you so much for your time. Once again, this is the OTT Executive Podcast, where we talk to industry leaders and get to know a little bit from them and a little bit about them. So signing off. Thanks so much, Evan.
Take it easy.
Awesome.